shadowed echo I forgot. It felt so real, it burned my skin. A world of lies I lived within. I reached for you, you slipped away. A dream where love began to fray. The clock stood still, sky turned red. I heard you laugh inside my head. I called your name, it broke the night, but you were gone like stolen light. It felt so real, it burned my skin. A world of lies I lived within. I reached for you, you slipped away. A dream where love began to fray. Stars collapsed and oceans froze. A ghostly breeze, it kissed my nose. I saw your face, then watched it fade. A fragile world my mind had made. It felt so real, it burned my skin. A world of lies I lived within. I reached for you, you slipped away. A dream where love began to fray. Our story was written on a fragile page with a pen that promised love would never age. But the ink is fading like a ghost in the sun. The words we wrote are coming undone. Your touch was the quill that filled my soul. Now it's dry and cracked where it used to be whole. The letters blur as the days drift by. A love once bold now whispers goodbye. Now the parchment crumbles and blows away. The promises smear with the tears we hide. Our love's a poem that's lost its pride. The pen's run dry, but I still hold on, tracing the shadows of what's long gone. The script of us is a fading song, a fleeting echo. Where we went wrong. Fading ink on a paper heart, tearing apart what we thought was art. Our masterpiece is losing its hue. Fading is all that's left of me and you. We planted seeds in the springtime glow. Watch the garden of us begin to grow. But seasons change and roots can split. We held on tight but lost our grip. You laughed at jokes that I don't tell. I hum the tunes you don't know well. Two voices lost in the same old song. Our harmony's gone, but we sing along. Faded threads in the tapestry. We stitched a world we couldn't see. The picture's there, but the colors blur. We love the past more than who we were. Danced in rooms that now feel small. The shadows loom on the papered wall. The echoes talk where silence grows. The words we need are ones we don't know. Your eyes still shine, but not for me. I see the person you used to be, and in the mirror I catch my face. A stranger standing in my place. Faded threads in the tapestry. We stitched a world we couldn't see. The picture's there, but the colors blur. We love the past more than who we were. Your words, eyes, they cut so deep. But I still smile, I will not weep. The air is heavy, it's hard to breathe. Your silence wraps around like a thief. I hold my mask, it cracks with time. Pretending love's not past its prime. Oh, the smile, it hides the ache, a fragile thing that's bound to break. I laugh to cover all the pain, but tears fall softly in the rain. Your eyes don't meet mine like before. The warmth is gone, I feel no more. I'm just a ghost inside this place, a fading part that slips away. I paint the colors of pretend, but every stroke just spells the end. The mirror shows a stranger's face, a love erased without a trace. Oh, the smile, it hides the ache, a fragile thing that's bound to break. I laugh to cover all the pain, but tears fall softly in the rain.
Spring was a spark in the dark of the night. We bloomed in the warmth, everything felt right. Your laugh was the sun and I chased it around. The petals fall softly when they hit the ground. Summer was fire burning too hot to hold. The nights got too heavy, the story's too bold. We danced on the edge where the sand meets the sea, but the waves pulled you farther away from me. Seasons shift and hearts do too. What once was vibrant fades from view. We grow, we change like leaves on trees. The seasons of us fall with the breeze. Autumn came quiet like a whispered goodbye. The air turned to frost and I stopped asking why. Your touch was a ghost, your words turned to stone. I felt the crumble when I stood alone. Winter froze over what we couldn't repair. The silence was louder than I could bear. Your shadow was cold, your smile out of reach. The snow-covered footprints we left on the beach. Seasons shift and hearts do too. What once was vibrant fades from view. We grow, we change like leaves on trees. The seasons of us fall with the breeze. Seasons shift and hearts do too. What once was vibrant fades from view. We grow, we change like leaves on trees. The seasons of us fall with the breeze. Oh yeah, with the breeze. Oh yeah, yeah.
I found you where the wild winds blow. You felt like fire, you felt like snow. A house of warmth, a shelter near. Your voice a song I long to hear. But now your eyes are walls of stone. Your touch a place I've never known. A love that felt like home, so dear, turned into a stranger standing here. We painted dreams in every room, laughed through storms, danced under moons. But silence crept, the cracks grew wide. You left me lost, no place to hide. Now your eyes are walls of stone. Your touch a place I've never known. A love that felt like home, so dear, turned into a stranger standing here. The floors still creak where we once danced. The echoes haunt of our romance. A house of love now cold and bare. I reach for you, but you're not there.
tattered book. Every line of memory I can't overlook. The ink is smudged where your tears once fell. In the story of us you can barely tell. Pages of us scattered on the floor, a diary of love we don't write anymore. Every chapter ends with a broken line, and I can't rewrite what we left behind. Your voice lingers between the folds, whispering truths I was scared to hold. Each scribbled thought is a wound that stings, but it's the silence now that cuts and cleans. Pages of us scattered on the floor, a diary of love we don't write anymore. Every chapter ends with a broken line, and I can't rewrite what we left behind. Binding's torn, but I read it still, tracing the words where time stood still. I flipped through the pain and the fleeting highs, a story of love that wore thin disguise. Pages of us scattered on the floor, a diary of love we don't write anymore. Every chapter ends with a broken line, and I can't rewrite what we left behind. I almost touched the stars with you, I almost felt the world in view, I almost made it past the pain, but almost never holds the rain. What if we had stayed the night? What if wrong had turned to right? What if love had stayed alive? In the wreckage we survived. I almost heard your heart in mine, I almost crossed the finish line, I almost found the words to say, but almost always fades away. What if we had held on tight? What if time had seen the light? What if love had healed the scars? What if we had reached the stars? Every almost haunts my mind. had stayed the night? What if wrong had turned to right? What if love had stayed alive in the wreckage we survived? Every almost haunts my mind, a ghost that lingers left behind. Every almost haunts my mind, a ghost that lingers left behind. What if we had tried once more? Would we have opened heaven's door? Your name was written in my heart, but the letters blur and fall apart. The lines are breaking, the colors drain. A story ending in quiet pain, like fading in on a page. Our love is trapped in time's cage. The words we wrote are slipping away, leaving shadows where they used to stay. Once bold and bright, now pale and faint. The canvas cracks beneath the paint. The vows we whispered lose their glow, an empty echo of what we know. Like fading in on a page. Our love is trapped in time's cage. The words we wrote are slipping away, leaving shadows where they used to stay. Each tear we shed erases more, like waves that wipe a sandy shore. We tried to hold, but couldn't bind a love that's lost, a love confined. Like fading in on a page. Our love is trapped in time's cage. The words we wrote are slipping away, leaving shadows where they used to stay. You were the warmth, the nights were cold, a shelter built from stories untold. I knew your heart beat like my own with you. I never felt alone. But now your voice is a distant hum. The melodies changed and I've gone numb. The walls we built now overgrown. How did my home become unknown? Danced in rooms lit by moonlight's glow, a rhythm only the two of us know. But the floorboards creak with the weight of lies. Now I see shadows where love once thrived. But now your voice is a distant hum. The melodies changed and I've gone numb. The walls we built now overgrown. How did my home become unknown?
to bleed. Promises fade like a wilted seed. Our story's written in a fragile line. Fading ink whispers we're out of time. Fading ink on the page. Love once bright, now disengaged. Every stroke a ghostly trace. Our love dissolves without a face. Shakes the paper phrase. Words we wrote now drift away. Every sentence starts to bend, a tale that struggles to pretend. Dry, the well is spent. The script we built was heaven sent, but now it cracks like brittle glass. Our love's a shadow of the past. Fading love once bright, now disengaged. Every stroke a ghostly trace. Our love dissolves without a face. The book will close, the pen will rest. Fading ink put us to the test, but through the smudges I still see the ghost of what you meant to me. Whispers in the room. The ghost of you still wears perfume. I breathe it in, it takes me there, to moments caught in tangled air.
softly calls. I close my eyes, you're standing near, but when I reach, there's nothing here. Oh, your love still lingers like a flame. Burning bright, but never quite the same. The wind, it carries your goodbye, a fragile note that makes me cry. I chase it down, it slips away, a memory that loves to play. I try to move, but I'm stuck still. This aching heart, it bends my will. The scent of you won't let me go, a silent song I used to know. Oh, your love still lingers like a flame. Burning bright, but never quite the same. It's okay, Oakland Pro. Oh, your love still lingers like a flame. Burning bright, but never quite the same. It's arcade, Walker Hall.
laugh like the moon fades in the dawn. No, no, no whispers, just gone. The air still holds your scent so near, but your shadows vanish nowhere clear. I search the stars for some kind of sign, tracing your path in a crooked line. The clock keeps ticking, but time feels fake when someone you love just up and breaks. Gone without a trace, no map to find, a ghost in the room you left behind. The silence screams where words once stayed. How do I heal when you just fade? Hey, hey. The echoes linger where you used to laugh. Your steps erase from my life's path. The questions swirl like a restless tide. Was it me or the world that made you hide? I built a raft of memories to float, but every wave drowns the hope I wrote. The horizon mocks with its endless blue. I chase forever to get back to you. Gone without a trace, no map to find, a ghost in the room you left behind. The silence screams where words once stayed. How do I heal when you just fade? Gone without a trace, no map to find, a ghost in the room you left behind. The silence screams where words once stayed. How do I heal when you just fade? Yeah.
Fingers trace the cracked old screen, ghosts of words where love had been. Memories hide in pixel light, shadows dance in the dead of night. Your name still burns when it appears. Every word whispers through the years. Unread messages that I can't send. A story that will never end. I can't delete what we once made. Each line's a scar that will not fade. A digital graveyard in my hand, holding on to where we used to stand. You said forever, but here I am, scrolling through a broken plan.
like glass in this museum of the past. Delete is just a lie we tell,